Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sky, and today I want to start off by saying thank you. We just hit 300 subscribers on the channel today, and I don't even know what to say. I'm in complete shock. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I appreciate it. And to kick off today's video, I've been getting tons of comments and questions about the Great Axe and what do I do to get away from it. People saying things like they're too mobile, there's too much crowd control, they swing for too much range. What do I do? Sky, can you give me some advice? Today I'm going to show you guys some dueling clips and some open world PvP clips just to show you what I do personally and what works for me really well. Also, if you guys are interested, go to the YouTube channel, go to the About page, and send your clips of your Rapier and Musket gameplay to this email, and I would love to help you out as much as I can. You just have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, that there are keys to victory in every matchup. Know what your opponent's weapons are, and know what counters them. For example, the Hatchet and Great Axe are very powerful melee weapons, and I want to stay away from him as much as possible. I want to damage him really quick, get the heck out of there, and wait for my cooldowns. Now, when his abilities are ready to be used, he is very powerful. But if he does not have cooldowns, he is very vulnerable. And that's something we need to take advantage of as much as possible. So, let's get into it. We start off the duel. I land a burning shot, and he immediately throws his gravity well. I assume that he's going to bull rush me, so I pull out my rapier, I riposte, he misses the attack, and he misses the second one because of a dodge. He does a third attack, he lands it, I flesh out of there. I drop a trap, hoping he's going to bull rush me and run right into it. He doesn't. I shoot twice with the lock and load. He misses the attacks, but he lands 2 in a row. So now I'm half HP. He has cooldowns active. His Berserk is active. He has his movement speed buff and his defense buff. I have no riposte and no flesh. So I need to bide time with evade. So I evade, I roll, I try to get lock and loads. I'm rolling around as much as I can, dodging as much as I can. He hits me with an attack. I attack him quickly with a basic attack, and I riposte. At this point, I'm one shot, and I need to leave. So I riposte, I heavy attack flesh, and I use a pot. Immediately after I flesh, I swap to my musket. I start trying to get lock and loads in there. I land one shot. I dodge forward instead of backwards because he's bull rushing me, and I'm trying to play a little bit of mind games. So I dodge forward. I immediately blow by him. He uses a pot again, and now he has Rampage up again. So at this point, I need to bide time. If you could see on the bottom right, I know it's a little fuzzy. I have about 6 seconds on my riposte, and I believe it's another 5 seconds on my flesh.
Just gonna have CDs in a second.
We're just buying some time, trying to bait him in as much as I can. He uses gravity well, perfect gravity well, hits me. At this point, I could be in very big trouble. So, I swap to my rapier. At this point, I'm one shot again. I'm at 600 health. On average, if you look to the left, he's hitting for 700 easily every basic attack. I flesh to get out of there. I immediately swap to musket.
This guy's funny, dude.
He misses his 3 attacks because I'm dodging. Once again, I evade side to side, and he completely gets blown by me with his ability. And now it feels like I'm a mile away from him. This is exactly where I want to be at this point in time. My potion comes up in 3 seconds. Now I feel comfortable. I take out the musket, and I start firing some shots away. I'm waiting for him to attack to dodge. I don't dodge while he's sprinting at me. It's very important that you guys do that. Wait for the attack, not while they're running to you. Don't panic. Be calm. So I wait for the attack. He misses. Now, right before I use my health potion, he dodges forward. What's also important to know is now he's out of stamina. So now he's out of stamina and out of his health pot. I have full melee cooldowns available. I think I can duel this guy.
I'm gonna bait him in a little bit.
I throw down my trap. I hit him twice. I get some nice healing from Scent of Blood. I swap to Rapier. I try to get a quick lunge in. I swap back to my musket for some lock and load procs. Shoot, roll, shoot. And now you have to know, as a Great Axe player, the gravity well comes up about every 30 seconds. So that's the one major cooldown that you have to note, and you have to almost have a mental timer in your head. Every 30 seconds, they're going to use that gravity well on cooldown because they want you stuck, and they're going to blow you up in seconds if it happens. I dodged the gravity well, I dodged the melee attack, I dodged the charge, and I also dodged the grip. I just dodged 4 abilities in a row from evade and rolling. Now, I got him right where I want him. He's got his back to me. I have my riposte, if anything, and I could just melee attack him to death. 1, 2, 3 melee attacks. Good night. Now, on to the second one. Now, with this second duel, he didn't give me the honor of giving me some space. He started off very close. I riposte early because he's going very heavy on basic attacks. I missed the riposte, but I dodged the gravity well. In my opinion, very fair trade. I flesh out of there. I swap to my musket. Remember, anytime you have room, swap to that musket, get lock and load procs in there. Anytime you have room. Make sure that is a priority. Shoot, dodge, shoot. It is so important. It's so much of your damage. So we're going to shoot. I whiff it. Shoot again. I don't dodge to get the instant reload until he's on top of me. So when I do it, I get the instant reload when I need it, not just on cooldown. So I reload again. I potion up.
One to win, fellas.
I trap. He dodges the trap. I'm missing a lot of shots here.
I'm missing everything.
I land one. I dodge. And what's important there is I wait to dodge until he's almost at me. Not when he just starts, but he's almost at me. So I dodge. I miss the animation. I dodge on the attack again, but he instantly grips me. I dodge that ability. I shoot.
Look how powerful the back roll
dodge,
is.
shoot, shoot, shoot again. It's very hard for him to stay on top of me if he does not land his abilities. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. The Great Axe without its cooldowns is a lot weaker than you think. Everyone loves to say how the Great Axe is overpowered, and it's a great weapon. With its abilities on cooldown, it's very weak. It's a lot weaker than you think. He's melee heavy on me right now. I riposte on the gravity well, heavy attack into flesh combo, and he just dies. The ultimate setup combo is when you riposte, you get your Grace final ability. It's almost like a Sheen effect from League of Legends or like a Triforce. I don't know if any of you guys play League, but what it does, it makes your next attack very strong. So I riposte an additional percentage to damage on my next attack, on my next heavy attack. So I hit him hard, I flesh, and he's down for the count. This next clip is a Warhammer Great Axe player. So the keys to victory here is that he has very, very high CC, a lot more than the last matchup, but he's going to be a lot slower. So I know I can dodge him a lot easier. Just take note, he's also level 38. I'm level 32, so we're around the same level. So here we go. He thinks I'm going to go up to him for some reason, so he misses his slam. He hits me with that ability. I've landed a Burning Wound headshot and a basic attack musket headshot. I make the mistake of riposting before he starts an attack chain.
Ooh,
I completely miss riposte. I try to get a flesh backstab combo. I missed that as well. I trap. He barely dodges the trap. I hit him with a shot. I dodge the pull-in. I dodge the melee attack. And at this point, I am off to the races. He has no abilities. The only thing he has left is his potion. So I'm going to go very melee heavy. So I'm just spamming evade and basic attacks. At this point, he's blocking. I have two choices. I can either hold my mouse button down to get a heavy attack to break that block, or I can back up, use my musket, and dwindle him down. So I take out the musket. He uses potion. We trade. I load up a powder burn. I shoot him, he burns.
Sorry, dude.
Now this final matchup is versus a sword and shield and spear. Now, what's really important to know about the spear is its abilities are very, very control heavy and very AoE heavy, meaning they're very easy to land. The only one that's very difficult to land is javelin throw. So you have to keep note that the spear is very strong with his abilities, but basic melee combat, it's probably one of the weakest, if not the weakest melee weapons in the game. It has very slow attack animations, very slow heavy attack animations. So without the cooldowns, spear is very weak. I know he has sword and shield, so he's going to be blocking a lot of my shots. It's really a cat and mouse game of who can be more patient, me or him. I wasn't that patient. I run up to him and riposte thinking he's going to shield bash me. He didn't use shield bash. He then used a sweep and tried to time my riposte. He misses. I fleshed, backstab combo into a basic attack. So it's 600, 400, 400 in about a second. I see that he's loading up a javelin throw. I dodge out of the way. I throw a trap. He lunges forward. Somehow that hits me. I don't know how in the world that hit me, but he also lands into my trap. I whiff the shot. I'm not sure how that missed either. And now he's back on blocking. So it's a little bit frustrating. He bull rushes me, and he was the less patient one this time. And I know he has a spear out. This is where I can take advantage. Shoot, back roll, shoot, and now I got him right where I want him. He's got his spear out. I have both my rapier cooldowns, and I'm full HP, and he has a burning wound. This fight is a wrap. From here on, I'm basic attacking, flesh, backstab, good night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that is the breakdown for this video. I really hope I gave you some tips to help you as much as you possibly can. Remember, I'm not the best player in the world. I'm just telling you what I've been through my experiences, and I hope you could take some of it and it can help you as much as you can. Remember, try to find your own style, mix in what I'm doing, and play it with what you guys are doing. You're going to do just fine. The musket and rapier just takes some practice, knowing what your opponent's strengths and weaknesses are and just taking advantage of them. Just practice in the game and you guys will do great. I want to thank you to all the subscribers, to everyone that's liked the video and commented so far. Thank you so much. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. It means the absolute world. I really appreciate it. I'm Sky from the Comeback Kids. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.